Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Shrine of Secrets Killer Perk build for week 17. As you can see, we'll be playing the Hillbilly, and the two perks we've got was a little difficult to actually make a decent build out of, considering the fact that I had to choose between Hillbilly and Trapper, and in the end I ended up having to pick Hillbilly because when I tried with Trapper it didn't work. So for the first perk that we got in the Shrine this week is Enduring. It's one of Hillbilly's own teachable perks. This perk at level 3 allows you to recover from stuns. This includes pallet and decisive strikes, 75% faster. This is obviously a really good perk to use when you're chasing somebody. It also gives you that little reassurance that if you catch a decisive user, you'll be able to get them a lot faster than if you weren't running this perk. The second perk is Franklins Demise, one of the Cannibal's teachable perks. This perk at level 3 allows the killer to hit the survivor and it will cause them to drop the item and also lose 10% of the item's charge. This is a good perk to use when you're trying to destroy items. And also, it helps get rid of those pesky flashlight users. It works on pretty much any item, but it's a good perk to run when you're annoyed. And now, with these two perks, we're going to try to run a very decent build. Obviously, with Hillbilly, it's a lot easier to run a decent build with, considering he has one of his own home perks. And Franklin's Demise is, yeah, it's not that bad, but let's keep in mind that his chainsaw does not affect Franklin's Demise. It's like with Cannibal. So for the first perk that I've chosen to run, along with these two, is Hex Ruin. Obvious reasons are pretty obvious. Hex Ruin is used to slow the game down just a little bit. What it does, if you don't know, is it causes skill checks on generators when at level 3 to be very difficult to achieve. You have to get a great skill check as a survivor, or else you will regress the generator. This is a hex totem, however, so if they find the hex, they can easily destroy it. And the final perk we're going to run is Overwhelming Presence. This perk, when combined with Franklin's Demise, is devastating on items for survivors. When in the presence of the killer's terror radius, Overwhelming Presence actually makes the survivors use their items a lot faster. It increases the usage at level 3 by 100% when within the killer's terror radius. Along with these, for the add-ons, we're going to run very simple add-ons for Hillbilly, the usual stuff. We're going to run a Primer Bulb, which decreases the charge time for the chainsaw. I believe it's moderately. This does not have any other bonus effect, but it does stack, which is why for the next add-on, we are going to be running the Carburetor Tuning Guide. The Carburetor Tuning Guide considerably decreases the charge time for the chainsaw, but with added bonuses of slightly decreasing the cooldown of the chainsaw, as well as slightly decreasing the time penalty when bumping into objects, and also decreasing the noise made from the chainsaw. And the final thing that we got for this build is the offering, and the offering I've chosen to run with this is obviously going to be Ebony Memento Mori. The reason for the Ebony Memento Mori is that this will eliminate survivors a lot faster. However, to eliminate them, you have to catch them first and hook them once. However, I generally run with the rule of I don't start mooring people under two circumstances. I've hooked them twice, or my Hex Ruin is destroyed. With that out of the way, let's get into this gameplay and see how this fares against rank 1 survivors. So I was originally going to run this build on Trapper, but Trapper would kind of need to rely a little bit more on brutal strength, whereas Hillbilly does not have that problem. Hello. Hello. Cut you right off. What's going on, Ace? I haven't seen you ever. Whoa, shit. I actually didn't think I was that close. My bad. Oh, Ace. Ace. You got a pallet stun. You need to die. Oh, what? Alright, this guy's getting annoying. Somebody needs to die. Not having a good time. But yes, I thought if I did it on Trapper, Hex Ruin would be placed by Brutal Strength, right? That doesn't really work out too well. Kinda need this, Hex Ruin! And I'm playing with one headphone in again as usual. Okay. My Hex Ruin is on a hill though, so it'll be easy to find. Alright, hurting everybody. What? I didn't even hear her. Alright, well there's 2 pallets gone and there's 1 that's still up. No. No healing allowed. These people, I swear. Alright, this is just annoying now. Oh, is that live? That is live. Okay. I'm not having a good time. Not having a good time, but I'm gonna kill this Fang Min now, because the Ace and the Meg pissed me off. Good thing I brought in a Mori, because I'm not putting up with this all day. Alright, let's go. There goes that. I knew that was going to happen, but it did stay up a little while longer than expected. Oh, hello, I didn't even see you. It's that fucking Meg again. The 4th person's staying real quiet. Yep, that's how over your shit I got. Ah, don't even try. Alright, so now we got 1 Mori we can do. I know this is kind of like a bit toxic to Mori them after 1 hook, but I'm kind of given no alternative. Hello, Ace. How was I not able to catch you? Unless you're not the same one, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention in the lobby to how many aces or anything there were. But I don't think anyone brought in an item as well, which is depressing, to say the least. Which hook was it? Oh, we have a hit. Hello, my dear. What the fuck? Alright, we got 1. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Let's go! This Meg. I'm gonna get rid of this Meg. She got sprint burst and everything. Toxic little bitch. See, I'm not too worried at all. Like, I'm gonna kill at least 3 of them. There's 2. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why. Survivors have been getting better on PS4 lately. It's actually a nice change of pace. Hello, Ace. See, the problem here for you, buddy, is that even if I Mori you, the other person still has to get a gen. Unless this is a different Ace. I honestly don't know. I have only seen the same 3 people. All he's doing is feeding me points now. Chase points. Destruction points. Whoa! That was nice. That was nice. But I gotta find this other person first now. Alright, you wait here. I'll be back. Damn. See a pallet. Alright. Someone was just here. That was nowhere near as completed. Right? I think that's right. Oh, he's up! Where'd I leave him? Damn it. In that jungle gym, right. I need to find this other person. So, the Ace is still injured. Damn. Wait a minute. Okay. Thought I heard the grass move. Benefits of playing with headphones on PS4. You know, if you didn't do that, I would not have known you were actually there. Because you might have a low-level iron will. Because I did not hear him groaning and moaning and whatnot. Really? This age-old dance. Damn! Imagine if they closed that window. Just imagine it. I need to get a bird's eye view. Hello. Nope. Hello. Shit. God damn. Hello. If you can lead me to where they are, I'd be so thankful. Oh, it's a Dwight. No wonder why I never saw him. Oh, it's a P1? I'd say it's just a P1. Shit! Not enough. Nice try, Dwighty Poo. Nice try, Dwighty Poo. But now, the Ace has got to get you off the hook. This is the one. So it was just three people I was seeing all game. This Dwight knows how to play immersed. He's not. He's not. Alright, so the ace was here. Should probably start making my way back. He's probably on the way there. Where are you, Ace? Where are you? What? I'm gonna get this Ace. And the Dwight's going that way. Of course he goes for the fucking building! Stop! Fuck you. The Dwight would have self-care. I'm gonna go kick. I'm gonna kill this Ace. The Dwight can have the fucking hatch. He's played well. You can have the hatch, Dwight. This Ace is a smartass. He just stopped when he noticed I wasn't chasing him. And he stood there like, hello. I mean, yeah, I would do the same. But I'm the one with the chainsaw today. But I'm still gonna look for the Dwight. So I swore I just heard the hatch. Could be wrong. I don't know where this Dwight is now. This Dwight is PERK, but anyway. And honestly, I wanted just to get him hooked, mainly for the extra points. But if I find him, I can Mori him anyway, so it's not much of a drama. Found it. Now where's Dwight? Is Dwight around? I will tell you the story of this one time I was, like, having a hatch standoff. More or less, I was standing there guarding it. And then, I was playing with headphones like I always do. Both of them in, unlike what I'm doing right now, because I took one out again. And, oh my god. I heard the grass rustle behind me, and I had insta chainsaw. Like, this was back when Tinkerer was still affected add-ons for the killer. So I turned around, immediately chainsawed them, and took them to a hook. Oh, thank God I've got my messages settings set to private. Friends only, basically. Friends only are the only ones who can friends are the only ones who can message me. You know, I'll let him have the hatch. Honestly, if he finds it, finds me, he can have the hatch. At least I know where it is. Is that Dwight? No, I didn't see it. That's just smoke. I mean, I could let him have that. Sure, I could do with the extra blood points. But all they will be going on is Michael, who is now the current one I'm working on for Prestige 3, all level 3 perks. He's currently Prestige 2. So he's got some work to do. I think he's Prestige 2, level 37 at the moment. So he's still got a fair way to go. And with the event ended, it's a little harder to do. Because he doesn't have barbecue. And I don't want to use Trapper and Hillbilly all the time. I only use Trapper and Hillbilly mainly for these videos, or if I've just had enough playing with shitty perks, which is what all Michael fucking has. Doesn't even have Hex Ruin level 1, he has fucking Huntress Lullaby level 3, and that barely works at the best of times. Survivors should not even know it exists until there's a stack on it. Honestly. Go on, you can have it. Go on. There you go. He wanted to be absolutely sure. But I'm a nice guy after I get rid of the people that piss me off. So I got 25,000, just under that, 24,700 I think. Yep, 24,700. Nearly 24,800. That's not too bad of a game, with no bonus blood points added on. I think that's the most I've gotten in a game for a while, 583. Well, there you go. The one that escaped is only rank 7. Gets to keep his toolbox. There you go, buddy. You get to keep your toolbox. Be happy. What's he got? Yeah, self-care level 1. He's got Dead Hard. He's got Urban Evasion. He even got a leader on, so he might have only just recently. He might be just working on Dwight now to Prestige, but I know you're paying Koala online. Anyway, let's go to the end screen. I'm sorry that the video cut out there a little bit at the end, as I was saying, let's go to the end screen. But luckily I was able to notice it during editing, and I was able to make up for it here in narration. So let's go over the perks and see what I think of each and every one of them. Do I recommend Enduring? Well, Enduring is a really good perk to use in general, mainly because a lot of survivors like to use Decisive Strike. Having that little insurance to be able to recover very quickly from a stun is very handy to have. On Hillbilly, this works wonders because of his chainsaw. If you're trying to get the Adept Billy perk, Enduring level 3 is the way to go. And then we have Franklin's Demise. What do I think of Franklin's? Well, Franklin's is honestly really good against those annoying survivors that like to run their purple flashlights, especially at level 3, sorry. Because then they lose their charges and they have less time to use it. It's also particularly nasty when people are just, trying to get a toolbox or get a medkit or even a map out. And then there's the key users that completely stops them in their tracks. Then there's Hex Ruin. Obviously, I do recommend Hex Ruin for nearly anyone who plays. Hex Ruin is, and I quite honestly think it is one of my favourite perks to run as a killer, because it does give me that little extra time to be able to search for survivors. It might not be much some games, but it's worth it. And then finally we have Overwhelming Presence. Combined with Franklin's, this would not be a bad perk to run, but I reckon without distressing on to increase a killer's terror radius, Overwhelming Presence isn't that good. And that's all for this week. If you did like this video, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell just so that you're notified whenever these videos are released. That way you're up to date with every single Shrine of Secrets video. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye.